living in darkness, look for the light, cause the fire is burning and they're helping you fight. It's the fire keepers, the fire keepers, fire keepers, fire keepers, fire keepers. Recovery, Bunker BG, talk recovery. Fire keepers, fire. Welcome to Firekeeper Recovery. I'm Brant.
Bunker Smith.
It's Quentin Watty.
And we thank Quentin for joining us today. And we'll do a quick check-in before we get to the questions. Man, I'm doing pretty good. Had a good weekend. Hopefully this next weekend be better, because we'll just keep it rolling. Yeah, the only thing that sucked, though, the damn Dolphins got beat. I'm a Dolphins fan now.
Uh-oh.
That's just I just like the coach.
I thought he was turned into a flipper.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess go Chiefs. But anyways, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. How about you, bud?
Yeah, man, it's been a great week. I had a good weekend. You know, anytime at home with my kids is the apex of my daily living. You know, I'm glad to be present as the dad I always should have been. And yeah, man, just looking after them, cleaning up after them, taking care of them, getting on to them when they start arguing, just all that. It's just it's what all my recovery work was towards and for. Just to be with them and be who I am supposed to be with them. Yeah, how about you, Quinn?
I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good today. Had a busy weekend. Moved to St. Louis this past Friday.
Yeah.
Picked up the old lady's mom. But I'm doing good. Wish I was working. Ain't worked in a couple weeks. It kind of keeps me in my head a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm doing good so far.
Heck yeah, well, we thank you for sharing some of your time with us today. And what were some of the events that led you into your recovery?
Well, the biggest thing that led me into my recovery, I kept winding up in one place. And it was hard to get out of that one place.
Yeah.
It's jail. You know, I kept reappearing every day. It was just and they keep saying you keep doing something over and over to get the same answers. It's what, insanity?
Yeah.
So I had to change something about it, man. Like, I'm not insane. So.
Yeah, you were in there last time I was in there.
Yeah.
That was like 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was repeatedly, man. Not just here in Cherokee. It was everywhere.
Everywhere you went.
Yeah, I was just. And if I didn't quit then, it was either going to wind up dead. I wouldn't have made it back in jail, I don't think. Not with the stuff that's going on nowadays.
Yeah.
I don't think I made it back in jail, so. Yeah, it's been a lot of things leading up to that too. I've been doing it for years. You know, been doing it since back in the early 2000s. And it's time to grow up. So I have a first kid, my only kid at 31. And I opened my eyes to a lot of things. I don't want my son to grow up in the same place, the same predicament I grew up in.
Yeah.
I had great parents, had wonderful parents, but I also grew up in drinking and drugging. So, therefore, I mean, it was all around me. That's what I picked up, that's what I know.
Learned behaviors.
You know, it's just, yeah. And then, but like I said, my son deserves more than that. You know, so do I.
That's right.
And so do I.
Absolutely.
I deserve to live life.
Yeah.
Instead of cheat death.
Yeah. And live life and don't cheat death.
You know what I mean? Instead of cheat death, I like to live life. I mean, it's not been easy, as y'all both know.
Yeah.
It don't happen overnight.
No.
I've battled it for 6 years before I even got a year under my belt trying. So, therefore, I've got a couple of years under my belt, so
I know.
I'm doing good.
Well, what are some of the things that helped you in your early recovery?
Well, in the early recovery, I'd have to say my early recovery started when I got out of jail. Because I don't count jail being in recovery because I can't get to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't get to it there.
Just feel like you're just drying out.
Yeah, so when I get out, that's when my recovery, that's when I'm for myself. I mean, it still counts as in days I'm clean, but as in myself, that's where the challenge starts. So, it's just been, I don't know, it's a lot of things helped me. I guess my brother, the main thing, having a backbone, having somebody there that believed in you.
Yeah.
Was the main thing. That never gave up on you. Because, you know, Stephen, he never gave up on me. Him and Tina never gave up on me. They've helped me. And, you know, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. Yeah. And I give that to them. I owe that to them. But like they said, I don't owe nothing to them, just myself. They help me as long as I help myself. And
yeah,
it's been a good, you know, there's been a lot of other things that help me too. It's like, I changed my playmates.
Yeah.
You know, I don't playgrounds. You know, I don't go out and do what I used to do. I see them, I talk to them. I'm not a snob, you know, what's up, how you doing? You know, that's about it as far as it goes.
Yeah.
You know, because I know where I came from. I love them, still my friends. I was once there. Yeah. I just hope they can see me doing good and hey, if he can do it, I can do it.
No.
Because I've seen a lot of people doing it and I knew they can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
And I've come a long way.
Absolutely.
I've come a long way.
What are some of those motivations that have helped you come this far?
Well, a lot of the time, working, staying busy, having something to do is the motivator for me. Because if I get up in the morning and, I ain't got nothing to do today. What do I do? That's boredom.
Yeah.
I sit there and start thinking. You don't want to get in your head thinking, you know?
Start finding shit.
Exactly, and that's when you start messing up.
Yeah.
So, therefore, I try to keep a daily thing going on. Me and my girlfriend try to keep something going on where they stay busy all day. You know, and I don't know if everybody knows, but I just went through a rough breakup. Just lost my little family. It's been rough, but I'm still sober.
Right on, man. Right
Still
on.
sober, still pushing forward.
Because that is a stressor.
It really is, because I've not seen my kids since my birthday. But, you know, I've kept my head held high, and I'm good. And everything will work out. The Creator will work everything out for me.
Wow.
He'll put the stepping stones in place. All I gotta do is walk the path.
Yeah.
And another big thing that's helped me a lot here lately, in my past couple of years, in recovery, past couple, like, just really having something to do, more like having placement like stickball.
Yeah.
I put a lot of my time in stickball. That's a lot of things I got away from. It was my culture, myself. I didn't know where I came from anymore. I let the streets take that from me. I let the drugs take that from me. And once I regained that, that's something I really like to do. I went out and found other places, like tried other stuff like bear hunting. I picked up bear hunting.
New hobbies.
Yeah, new hobbies. Picked up some hog hunting. You know, stuff never done before. You know.
Yeah.
Try some new stuff. Try something we've never tried before, because you might like it.
That's right.
You know, it's like I've always loved fishing, so that's something it's a man's world. So.
Yeah.
Fire hunting and hog hunting, you'll get some food out of it.
Yeah, either way, for sure, yeah. And it's just time out there by yourself. It's time out there you just think and just, you know, open your mind.
Reflect on stuff.
Yes, and it's just.
How important has community and your family been in your recovery?
My community and my family has been a big factor in my recovery. My family has been my back, like I said, my backbone. I've had a great support team. And giving back to community, that's what I said. Like, I like doing stuff like stickball and stuff like that, because I feel like I'm giving back to the community. I go out and help with their charities and stuff like that, their fundraisers, and I feel like I'm giving back.
Yeah.
You know?
It's that connection.
Yes, I just feel like I'm doing something with someone, you know, besides myself.
Yeah.
You know, I guess just, I like to get out and start doing all the other stuff, like not promote, but doing other stuff for the community, like recovery-wise. Because there's a lot of stuff that still don't get heard out here.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of things that just people that's been in recovery get pushed away through. You know, we'll talk about that later on, but
yeah. Also, like that community ending ball it's taking you places too. Bro.
oh yeah,
And you get to like.
I've traveled a lot.
That helps you. With
Oh, it's picked me up a lot, dude. It really has. Yeah. Like, well, I was supposed to went Saturday to Mars Hill and played, but I missed that trip because I went to St. Louis the night before. Didn't get back till later that day. So, but we go to Lenore Ryan here the 16th or the 18th and play, I think. 18th and play.
Yeah.
So that's like that's helped me a lot.
Went to Minnesota?
Yeah, I went to Minnesota, stayed a week up there, man.
Yeah.
I was 5 minutes from Canada, dude. Like, I could spit in Canada. The lake separated Canada.
Damn.
Canada and USA. I walked over the hill and looked at the lake. Like, I could see into Canada. It's pretty cool.
It is.
Experience. It was a hell of an experience, man. I loved being up there with different tribes, seeing their different ways. You know, how they done stuff, the Ojibways, and there's a few others we stopped out up there too. The Red Nation. We were up there for a little while. Yeah, I've been doing pretty good with the stickball here lately. That's one of my main things. I love stickball, but I didn't think I'd like it so much, but it's been one of the, I don't know, it brings me together really with my brothers, because that's a bond you never break with your brothers on the tee on that field.
And you're people you probably wouldn't ever talk to.
You know what I mean?
Playing the ball with
you know, exactly, you know, and they got you, then we got you back.
Yeah.
You know, they really do. Like, I've made some good friends out of playing any ball. Well, I have most of them family anyway, so, but still, yeah, like you said, most of you never even talked to, though. Like, was way out of my league. Like, not even out of my league, but out of, you know, my circle.
Yeah.
Like, wow. And just to thinking, like I said, I went to Minnesota with the chief of police and hell narcotics stuff. That's saying something for me. You know? I mean, that's saying something for me. You know, I went and stayed a week with the police in Minnesota, so there we go. You know, I love Carter and Roger. They're good people.
Yeah.
They've helped me out a lot too.
What has recovery helped you be more grateful for?
Well, it's taught me a lot. Recovery has taught me how to give back and not just take. You know, recovery has taught me how to be a person instead of how would you say it, a menace. Because in my eyes, I was a menace to society because the things I was doing wasn't cool.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep it real. I mean, I wasn't out there killing people and shit like that, but I was definitely pumping it on the streets, you know.
You weren't helping old ladies across
You know what I mean? Hey, come here, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I mean, yeah, but I'm grateful for a lot of things, man. Hey, I got my driver's license.
Hell yeah.
I got my own car. You know, like, I got something to be grateful for.
Accomplishments.
Goals that I told myself I would do once I got out of jail. You know, like I said, it's not been easy. I've been working, doing pretty good working. I was doing rock work up here, but they shut it down for a couple weeks. It's taught me to be grateful for the people you got around you, because you know, a lot of people ain't got that.
Yeah.
A lot of people can't walk over and say, "Hey, I love you," and you know, a lot of people don't get that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people, and that's a real reason why a lot of people is out there still. They feel like they're not loved.
Yep.
And I just, you know, I mean, if anybody's out there, that I've got high with, tell them that I love them, you know, because I don't know where they're at. I've been in their shoes. It's took me a long time to take those shoes off.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, once I got them off, it took me a long time to keep them off.
Yeah.
You know, and there's a lot of things today that back a couple years ago that would have triggered me. So I'm grateful for I can just do whatever I want and it don't bother me no more. Because I don't let it bother me. I'm not that no more. It's not me no more. I don't want that. It's not my life. You know, I was grateful to walk in and see family. You know, that's cool. And like there's a lot of things, man. I'm grateful to be alive every day, man. Like, there was times I didn't think I'd ever wake up, or hell, I didn't think I was going to sleep. Or I didn't want to sleep, you know. Like, so I'm grateful for it. It's taught me to be grateful for a lot, man. Like, it really has. You know, somebody says they're hungry, I'm here. Here's something to eat, man. I'll help you out. I ain't gonna give you no money, but I'll buy you something to eat.
Right.
I'm not above buying somebody something to eat. You know? And there's a lot of people that call me still these days that get high. I still got a lot of friends that get high out there. I don't mess with them. Someone call me for rides. Sorry, I can't mess with you, man. I'm sorry, I can't. I gotta protect myself.
Yeah.
You know, I got to protect my recovery. I come first.
Yeah.
Then my kid. And then, you know, there's that. But me and mine, it's not going to take care of me and mine better than me.
Right.
You know?
It's your recovery that allows you to have all the good things in your life.
Oh, it's definitely allowed me to get what I've got in my life. Because I wouldn't have had it before. I've never had it before. And I've definitely tried, you know. Well, the license part I've never tried for, but I didn't need them until I got caught. I'm trying not to get caught back in the day. But that didn't work out either.
Stay away from road blocks.
Yeah. They didn't have all this technology back then. Hey. You have iPhones telling you about the speed checks ahead. Hey.
Or you just tell me it was your brother.
Yeah. My brother always telling it was me. That's always one from me. Like I ain't never been in trouble in Haywood. I got 2 license numbers over there.
Is there anything that Cherokee could use, like maybe events or programs that don't have now that would help others in recovery?
I think we should have recovery rallies. I think they should bring recovery rallies, or they at least, I know they have the recovery camp up here every year, but how many people really really know about that besides the ones that's been going to it for years?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the ones that really know about it, the ones that's been going to it for years. I wouldn't have known about it if I hadn't been to it before.
Right.
You know, like, well, they got one in Highlands they go to, the campground, that little camp they had over there for the recovery thing they have every year, so. But I think they should have like recovery rallies, and I've even been to like NA conferences. I've even had those, like I've been to those in Atlanta. I was actually the youngest speaker at the NA conference at one time.
Wow.
I was 13-year-old and spoke. That was pretty wild, talking my life story at 13. Imagine how much has changed since then.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Good Lord of mercy, I don't know if I can even, I don't know. I'm going to start thinking about that, just in tears.
About 5 years.
I'm telling you, man, like it's crazy, like, cause I done a lot in 35 years. I'm lucky to be sitting here, man.
You thought at 13 it's hard.
I'm telling you, bro, for real, man. Like, you ain't playing, bro. Like, they had me in a children's home, going under, like, I was wrapped up in society. Like, they had me wrapped. Well, I've done it myself, but, you know, I've overcome all that.
Learn a lot about, like you said, learning to love yourself. Or first
time, yeah. You gotta love yourself. I took a lot of jail time this last time to get to know myself. I said, what I said back, I said, what do you really know about yourself? What do you really want in life? What do you got? You ain't got shit. So what do you want in life? Nobody's gonna give it to you.
Yep.
Nobody's gonna hand it to you. You're gonna get out there and have to work for it.
Yep.
And that's, you know, I got out here and piddle putty and put it off here and do this and there, and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and put it off, And I'm gonna tell you, one of my biggest inspirations was Amaya Simpson when I worked for Slaw. Because every time that girl would come back from doing her treatments, whatever, she had the biggest smile on her face and was running around everywhere. And here I was bitching and complaining about getting out and working for 8 hours a day. And this young girl ain't gonna get a chance to live life, and she's out here running around like nothing bothering her. Get off your ass and go do something.
Puts things in perspective.
That was one of my biggest inspirations, man. It really was. And for her to inspire me like that, that's when I said, I really said, Bun, you gotta get up off your ass and go do something. Nobody's gonna do it for you.
Yeah.
You sit here bitching and complaining about getting up going to work every day.
And you can.
And you can do it. Yeah. These girls right here is like not had a chance at life yet, and here she is running around happy. Yeah. With a smile on her face, not like a care in the world. Come on, man. She was one of the biggest inspirations on me. And I love Sloth and Sky. They've been there with me. They've helped me a lot.
It's crazy what reaches out. Right?
Yeah, it really is, man. Especially when you don't pay attention to stuff like that when you're high. I never would have thought, sat back there and watched this kid like that. I'm over there working and watch this girl running around wow. Wow.
Yeah, Slaw's a good dude.
He really is, man.
I remember when I would walk to go see for my children's visits, I'd walk from Rice Creek to the town. Every time he saw me walking, he'd stop and give me a ride.
He's a good person.
Every time. Every time. Tell me how proud of me he was.
Yeah.
Just encouragement.
Yeah, I always got good words.
Yeah. I never forget that.
Have you got any advice for anybody that's maybe still in addiction, that's thinking about getting out?
My biggest advice is just do you. Do what's best for you. If I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
If this man can do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
I've seen some of the biggest and baddest addicts do somersaults and stand there to where we're at today, and be able to stand hang their head high, hold their head high, and just say, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Because I know, I ain't gonna lie, I was one of the biggest junkies in Turkey. I'll sit there and say that myself. I've been in probably most of the meth raids around here back in the day. So, therefore, I know I was out there. For me to be sitting here today, sober, it's a blessing.
Yeah.
It's a God-given blessing.
Yeah.
I think we as the people, though, should start doing more stuff as culturally.
Yes.
Bring it back.
Yeah.
We've lost a lot of our history like that. There's a lot of things that could be brought back culturally.
Yeah.
That would help us all in recovery.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah. But that's my biggest advice. If anybody out there needs anybody to talk to, anything like that, just, I'm around. I've been there and I've done that. I've been through it. I ain't gonna say I've been through everything, because I hadn't, but I've been through a lot of it,
Quite a bit, yeah.
And, it's... my biggest help, I guess, was... my biggest eye-opener, though, for real, was that I couldn't stay out of jail. For real, it's either there or death, bro. My biggest advice is these days, if you feel like you want to straighten up, don't take that second thought.
Yeah.
Because you might not have that second chance.
Yeah.
Don't put it off. If you thinking today about straightening up, call somebody, get in touch with somebody. That's all I can ask. That's my biggest advice.
Start today.
That's where it starts.
Yep.
It's only one day at a time.
Yeah.
And
that is a big one. People don't think about it. It's like, I want to get clean.
Yeah, I want to get clean, but I'm waiting tomorrow, man. I got one right now. I'm gonna get off, if you're thinking about it, if it's crossing your mind, if you're high right now and you see this, hey, call somebody, because we're out here.
Tomorrow never comes.
Hey, sometimes it don't, bro. I mean, that's my biggest advice, man. If you're thinking about it, do it. Don't think about it, do it. Just do it, like Nike says. Just do it. That's the best logo ever. Just do it. It really is.
Is there anybody you want to shout out? Any people that helped you or programs?
Man, I want to shout out to everybody. My whole res has helped me. My biggest shout outs to my family.
Yeah.
And the streetball team, Big Cove. That really helped me a lot. There's a lot of shout outs. I just want to say, hey, proud of all of you, man. Proud of everybody I see out here today.
Thank you.
Because I know a couple years ago when we started that back in East down here, we was together. You know?
Yeah.
It's just, there's a lot of people that's helped me. They probably don't even realize it.
Yeah.
You know, and just sometimes just saying hello help a motherfucker. Really.
Yeah.
It really will.
Yeah.
Just saying it.
Just seeing you saying hello, and, you know, hey, it might help somebody sometime. But yeah, I want to give a big shout out to y'all too, for real.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I love what y'all got going on here.
Appreciate it,
I
man.
love what y'all doing.
Thank you.
We're glad you got to come share.
Hey, I'm glad I did, bro. Like, I wouldn't have missed, like I told you. I'm sorry I missed the first time. I had some things come up.
I'm glad you got to make it up.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got to share. I'm sure you're going to touch a lot of people.
I hope so, man. Hey, like I said, I know a lot of people out there. So, like I said, if I can do it, they can do it. It's not easy. I mean, I'm riding around in a new car. From working at McDonald's. They can't say it can't be done.
All right.
I'm just saying, I worked at McDonald's 9 months when they got me in a new car. I'm driving around in a brand new car. Can't complain.
Yeah.
It's possible if you do it.
I mean, all you gotta do is put your mind to it and do it. You gotta want it. And if you want it bad enough, you'll go get it. You want that drug bad enough, you ain't got it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, like I said today, my addiction now is life.
Yeah.
My addiction's living. I got too much to see out here, bro.
Yeah.
I've got too much in this world to see for me to be out here behind bars or dead or cooped up in a damn trap house somewhere.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You know, I got too much to see. I got life to live, man.
Yes, sir.
And like I said, I wasn't living life before I was cheating death.
Okay, I like to end on that. I like it. You got to learn to live life instead of cheating days.
Yeah.
You gotta learn to live life,
Yeah.
bro.
That's the gist of it.
Yeah. So I thank Quentin for being here with us today. Yeah, you got anything else?
I'm good.
Yeah. So I thank you for sharing, man.
Thank you for letting me be here, man. It's been a pleasure.
And as always, for Firekeeper Recovery, I'm Brant Grant.
Bumper Smith.
It's Quentin Watty.
And as always, we'll leave the light on for you. Eastern Bay, Cherokee, Firekeeper Recovery. We them firekeepers, the firekeepers, the firekeepers, the firekeepers. Yeah. Coming to you live from the mountains of smoke. Firekeeper Recovery bringing you hope. If you're living in darkness, look for the light. Cause our fire is burning and they're helping you fight. It's the firekeepers, the firekeepers, 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 firekeepers. Recovery, bumping BG, talk recovery.